This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Eric Morton of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell to make sure you never miss the latest from Disney theme parks around the world. Here now is the news for March 28th, 2025. First, before we get going, obviously Tom is not here. Tom will be gone for about a month, including stops at Disneyland, Tokyo Disneyland, who knows where else. So I'll be filling in, try to be kind. Again, hit that subscribe button. We really would love to have you as a subscriber if you haven't already. We do Disney news updates 3 times a week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We'd love to have you along for the ride. Also, I have a very exciting sort of teaser announcement. We've been talking a little bit about this event we're going to be hosting for the celebration of Muppet Vision 3D. And now we have the specific dates nailed down. We have the details, who the speakers are going to be, who our special guests are going to be, and what you can do to join us for that wonderful weekend. We're going to also, it's going to culminate with riding Muppet Vision 3D, experiencing Muppet Vision 3D all together on its final day of operation with some of the Imagineers that helped create Muppet Vision 3D. It's going to be a very exciting event. And on Monday, we will be launching the details to the public. If you're a WIGS member, you might already have access. But yes, everybody else, the general public, tickets will go on sale Monday if there are any left after the WIGS get done with them. So let's go, shall we? The new Tropical America's Land logo and concept art have been added to the construction walls in DinoLand, USA at Disney's Animal Kingdom. The green construction walls now showcase the Tropical Americas logo along with the concept art of the new land. The logo reads Tropical Americas in a script font on a pink background with a blue and white tile design around the border. The concept art shows the new land featuring the fictional village of Pueblo Esperanza. New attractions coming to the land include an Encanto attraction, of course, an Indiana Jones ride that is going to be overlaid on top of Dinosaur, and a carousel featuring various Disney creatures. During a special media event, WDWNT was granted unprecedented media access to Disney's Central Shops, where cast members construct and maintain ride vehicles, signs, character costumes, and more. The Central Shops are over 300,000 square feet of facilities located near the Magic Kingdom. More than 400 cast members work at Central Shops to maintain the mechanical operations and appearances of Walt Disney World's attractions and 1,000 plus audio animatronics. They ensure ride vehicles, props, and more not only look good, but operate smoothly and maintain safety standards. Most of the ride vehicles we saw during our trip were from the nearby Castle Park, Magic Kingdom. There was a trio of Tomorrowland Speedway car bodies. Ride vehicles or elements like these car bodies are periodically removed from an attraction for maintenance. Actually, there's so much to see. You can check out our article for all kinds of cool behind-the-scenes pictures. I know this used to be part of a tour, but now they've never let media in there. It's pretty cool to for Tom to go back there and see all this cool stuff and be able to share these photos with you. All right, now to the bad stuff. Families at Walt Disney World during last year's holiday season might have witnessed 2 25-year-olds getting arrested, with one of them screaming obscenities at Disney cast members. Matanel Ada of Fort Lauderdale and Dominic Sierra of Plantation, Florida, were arrested after the November 16th scene at EPCOT, and both have pleaded not guilty to the pending criminal charges in Orange Circuit Court, according to records. It took the Orange County Sheriff's Office more than 3 months to release this arrest record, which is why WDWNT just started bringing this news about it to you now. The report says a group of young people were in an argument at the France Pavilion with a woman who used a wheelchair. It's unclear what prompted the argument. Ada tried to physically fight a woman in the wheelchair because he felt disrespected and wanted to confront her, the arrest report said. The altercation continued all the way to the Land Pavilion, where one of the white males in a young adult group approached the handicapped woman in a wheelchair and began a verbal tirade directed at her in front of hundreds of guests. Once Disney security was made aware of the situation, once again they intervened and contacted law enforcement. The arrest report said, I'm going to skip past the part with all the obscenities and, yes, racial slurs that the men used, but you can read more details on our website. We have still, the words are kind of, you can infer what the words are from the article. I'm not going to try to do that verbally to you. This went on for a while, and both were eventually arrested. Dominic was intoxicated in a public public establishment, causing a major disturbance and breach of the peace, according to the report. He did this by creating a hostile environment towards other guests and becoming extremely confrontational towards Disney managers while being asked to leave. Dominic was trespassed from Walt Disney World property for his behavior and advised never to return or else he would be subject to arrest. Meanwhile, Matsunel Ada also was arrested. Once we exited the park and finally got to the front entrance, Dominic was being secured in handcuffs. According to the report, Matsunel decided to take matters into his own hands and harass myself and Deputy Michael Root as we were trying to conduct law enforcement action, that says in the report. That was Deputy Kyle Mooney wrote. Matsunel approached us from behind aggressively and began to cause a major disturbance once again in front of several children and families. Deputy Root and I gave Matsunel several direct orders to back up and away from us as it was extremely dangerous. Matsunel refused our direct order to back away and knowingly remained within 25 feet of us with the intent to impede and interfere with our arrest. Both men have pleaded not guilty. Obviously, this is a terrible incident. It goes to show you that you are, always going to have to deal with people. It doesn't matter where you go. You can go to a place like Disney. You can go to your local mall. It doesn't matter. You're going to find people like this. These people sound like they were drunk. We recently discussed things like adult-only venues in EPCOT. I know we talked about it on a podcast. Drunkenness is a concern for a lot of fans. Obviously, this sort of abusive behavior goes beyond just being merely drunk. This is being potentially dangerous, threatening. Of course, these people are presumed innocent until they're proven guilty. But that is what the arrest report says, and it's pretty awful stuff there. I've seen some bad stuff come across our newswire. Threatening to fight a woman in a wheelchair is maybe the lowest of the low. Disney shared a behind-the-scenes look at the construction progress on a new show, Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After, coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios soon. The inside look was shared in an Instagram reel by Disney Live Entertainment. That's at Disney Live Entertainment if you want to check it out. A part of the caption reads, "A quick reflection on what the team has been up to." The video shows crews using wires to hoist a frame into place on the stage. The set features many frames that will display images of various Disney villains during the show. Work is progressing on the brand new stage and set, but it's clear the seating for the theater has not yet been installed. The new show will debut on May 27th of 2025. It's in the former location of Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy, so this is right around the corner. Dozens of Disney villains will make appearances, with Cruella de Vil, Captain Hook, and Maleficent breaking through the magic mirror's glass as they take to the stage. The villains will tell their side of the story, and guests get to decide who has been treated most unfairly. Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After will include live production numbers and has a runtime of 40 minutes. It's pretty long for one of these shows. Can't wait. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head over to www.nt.travel and their team will design your next magical vacation, from Disneyland, Disney World, to Disney Cruise Line, Disney Adventures by Disney, and so much more. The best part is their concierge services are 100% free, so book today. I have some testimonials. Stephanie Alvis said, "We booked our first Disney cruise. It was our first cruise ever. Kim made everything so easy and helpful. Recommendations for first-timers. She even provided directions to our cruise terminal for the morning embarkation. We're definitely going to cruise again, and we'll be booking with Kim. Thank you for providing excellent service. We had a great trip." Check out our friends at Be Our Guest Vacations. They're great. They'll help you out. Like we said, it is 100% free. Disney released 3 more new lug bags at Walt Disney World this week, one inspired by Cinderella Castle at Magic Kingdom. We found the new bags with other lug purses at Keystone Clothiers at Disney's Hollywood Studios. The Cinderella Castle bag is a standard lug crossbody purse. It's light blue with pennant-shaped stitching across the top front panel. Behind the Disney Parks lug label plate, an embroidered patch of Cinderella castles on the front zip pocket. The castle is pale pink with blue and gold turrets. Around the tower are some white embroidered clouds. More clouds are on the back around Walt Disney World in blue. The 2 loops on the back allow the purse to be worn as a belt bag. It has 3 zip pockets, each with gold tone zippers and blue zipper pulls. There are gold loops on the sides that attach the crossbody strap and a light blue handle on top. The interior lining is bright blue with a pattern of colorful fireworks and 4 pointed stars. Sells for $65. Translation: I'm about to be $65 poorer if I want to make someone happy at home. We have the next one. Is the second actually new Minnie Mouse lug bag. Unlike the first, this purse is designed to hold a water bottle. So it has a drawstring opening at the top. There are 2 front zip pockets, the forwardmost featuring a Minnie Mouse applique. The bag is red and most of it is covered in white polka dots. There's a small zip pocket on the side. It includes a black crossbody strap and belt bag loops. Minnie's autograph is embroidered in black near the base. The interior of the main pocket is solid red. The interiors of the small pockets are gray with red, white, and black polka dots featuring images of Minnie. It sells for $50. And then we round it out with the last new bag. It's Ratatouille-inspired crossbody. It's a light shade of periwinkle inspired by Remy's fur. An applique of the rat wearing the chef's hat is on the front pocket. The panel behind him features a white, purple, and pink check pattern with fleur-de-lis on it. Like the castle bag, this features 3 zip pockets. Zippers are black with periwinkle pulls. It includes a crossbody strap and top carry handles as well. There are belt loops on the back, of course, which has the same check and fleur-de-lis pattern as the front. Anyone can cook is embroidered in the back above the purple Disney Parks lug label. Interior lining is pale purple with an all-over pattern of cheese. Also has fleur-de-lis on there as well, and the Eiffel Tower with Remy's chef logo. This also sells for $65. Of course, other lug products available at Walt Disney World right now include bags inspired by Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, the Haunted Mansion, and of course, Figment. There's a lot of lug bags out there. Lugs making a run at things, I tell you. Jellyrolls announced details for their final farewell event at Disney's BoardWalk on Saturday, April 19th. After almost 30 years at the BoardWalk, Jellyrolls will close. They will supposedly move, at least according to their announcement, to a new location outside of Walt Disney World property, but no announcements have been made about that. The final farewell to the BoardWalk performance will be on Saturday, April 19th. Like we said, doors open at 6 p.m. Entertainment will begin at 6:15. Admission will be $22 per person, which I think is their normal cover charge. No discounts will be honored during the special event. Entry is restricted to guests 21 years of age or older with a valid ID. Seating will be first come, first served, and saving seats will not be allowed. Though not officially confirmed, the Jellyrolls replacement is rumored to be a jazz club expected to open in 2026. The closure is part of a years-long overhaul of Disney's BoardWalk. BoardWalk Deli, BoardWalk Ice Cream, Blue Ribbon Corn Dogs, and the Cake Bake Shop by Gwendolyn Rogers have all opened the past few years. Big River Grill and Brewing Works closed last year, of course, to help make room for all these new things coming to the BoardWalk. The FCC is preparing to investigate the Walt Disney Company's Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Initiatives, DEI. It's become a buzzword in recent years. In an interview with Punchbowl News, FCC Chairman Brendan Carr said he was putting the finishing touches on a letter to Disney and ABC regarding their DEI policies. Punchbowl asked Carr, what specific DEI initiatives are you concerned about at Disney? Carr didn't highlight any specific initiatives, but said he would lay everything out in his letter. He did say his concerns are similar to those raised about Comcast and Verizon, which the FCC is also investigating regarding whether they're engaged in any sort of invidious form of DEI discrimination that could run afoul of our EEO rules or potentially our public interest standard. Carr also said, and so what I've suggested to regulated companies, not just ones that are looking to do deals before the FCC, but all businesses regulated by the FCC, is I suggest they get busy ending their promotion of DEI. Carr already contacted Disney CEO Bob Iger earlier this year with concerns about ABC's negotiations with local broadcast TV stations. FCC also reinstated a complaint against ABC News regarding fact-checking during the September 2024 presidential debate. That was via The Guardian. Earlier this year, Disney did scale back their DEI programs, including ending the Reimagine Tomorrow initiative so they could focus more closely on business outcomes. This month, however, Disney shareholders almost unanimously voted for the company to continue participating in the Human Rights Campaign's Corporate Equality Index. It's a national benchmarking tool on corporate policies, practices, and benefits pertinent to lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer employees. The Walt Disney Company did score a perfect 100 on the 2025 index, and it marks them as a leader in LGBTQ plus workplace inclusion. Construction walls have moved to the other side of the Flowerbed at the entrance of Disneyland Park. Earlier this month, walls went up on the left side of the Flowerbed, which usually displays a Mickey display but currently showcases Minnie for Women's History Month. The walls are now on the right side, wrapping around the walls and railing in front of the Flowerbed. We saw no difference to the side of the flower bed that was previously blocked. Who knows what got done there? The walls make the walkway a little smaller, but don't prevent guests from using the tunnel leading to the park. The walls stop where the tunnel begins. Construction is ongoing on the nearby Taft-style plaza as well, but we don't know if this mystery work has anything to do with the new entrance gates. It may just be for simple maintenance. Disney shared videos and photos of Luke Skywalker and the new projection show, both debuting at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge on Friday, today, first season of The Force at Disneyland. Yes, Tom is stopping there on his way to Japan, by the way. I'm sure he'll have plenty of footage for us. An Instagram video and new photos show Luke Skywalker in his all-black Return of the Jedi look, including a leather glove covering his right robot hand. He's joined by R2-D2. Luke has never appeared in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and R2-D2 has only made rare appearances before. This young version of the character is anachronistic to the time period of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, which is generally supposed to be set between episodes 8 and 9 of the Star Wars sequels when Luke is an old man. Oh well. That said, Din Djarin and Fennec Shand from The Mandalorian, that is set soon after the events of episode 6. They've appeared at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, so who knows? Luke's appearance marks a major break from the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge timeline, which was always looser at Disneyland than Walt Disney World. The latter has stricter rules due to Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser, but the hotel's closed now. It's going to become an office building, so maybe Luke's showing up there when it's done. Maybe there's going to be more timeline breaks on both coasts in the near future. This includes the upcoming Mandalorian overlay for Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Shadows of Memory, a Skywalker saga, is a new nightly projection show that's going to be on the spires of Batuu. It will take guests on a storytelling adventure across the galaxy, and performances will continue once Season of the Force concludes. The preview video features a projected figure, seemingly the lore weaver Tohan Ledge, who introduces Fire of the Rising Moons, inviting guests to join him around the Fire of Memory for a tale of prophecy. Projected images show different moments from the Skywalker saga. According to comicbook.com, Disney will launch part of their Star Wars Day May the 4th Be With You merchandise collection next week. The collection will be available online at disneystore.com starting on April 4th at 8 a.m. Pacific time. Disney Store teased the upcoming release via social media yesterday. I've sort of condensed this. You can get more details on the website. The merch does include, however, t-shirts, a pullover sweatshirt, a tote bag, R2-D2 and C-3PO limited release pins, a Magic Band Plus, baseball caps for kids and adults. Then there's going to be an entire Hoth collection starting on April 18th. That's going to be complete with a jersey, a Loungefly backpack, and a Minnie ear headband. Lots of Star Wars stuff for you all out there. Tell me in the comments how to pronounce Tohan Ledge. I'm not sure. For the absolute latest on these stories and all those that didn't make it to today's show, be sure to check WDWNT.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Inner Globe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, including this upcoming event we teased at the beginning of the show, and more. A special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who help make this show happen each and every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Eric Morton saying, enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.